Hello my friends, welcome to Incidental Drawing channel. This is Uncle Misha. So we have this Pioneer CLD-V870 back on our table to repair. And today we got some parts. Let's see what parts we got. That supposedly for this player. I'm gonna just cut this like this. Yeah, here we are. Here a little boxy with some spare parts. Remember I showed you that it has some busted mechanism right here. So our goal today is to get back to this mechanism, a laser sled, and try to repair it. So it's very hard to find a parts, and I happened to stumble upon the these parts by searching for other parts of LaserDisk players. I'm not sure if this is exactly the right part replacement. I might be mistaken. I hope not, because it took some time to get in here first, and second, it cost some money. It's actually cost me a little bit cheaper than I paid for the whole thing. Yeah, so I would like it to work. But before we get there, we have to actually understand what's happening. I'm just telling you all this while... Okay, one more screw. What's actually going on with the tray itself, because looks like the tray is not operating. Here we are. We had this open before. That was easy, and actually I forgot to ground this guy last time I looked into it. And yeah, I loosely kind of secure all these thingies just because I knew that I'll be here one more time. By the way, if you compare this Pioneer LaserDisk player with Sony LaserDisk player, this mod much more sophisticated, much cleaner, much nicer inside. Not as convoluted, doesn't have that many boards and things like that. So yeah, so okay, so the part of I was referring to is the part of these to actually fix that. Okay, let me see if this actually fits in here. Also, I got some spare gears. It was a bit more expensive to pay for gears, but is it similar? It's sort of similar. Yeah, maybe it will work. Yeah, it's kind of similar. I'm not sure if this is as good plastic as the original one, but what else I can do? It's all broken anyway, so you have to kind of... The problem is now I have to understand why this shit is not moving at all. It's like stuck for good. Yeah. So technically I can just move this. Can I? Yeah. So I can easily move this. This still interferes. Yeah, probably can unscrew it. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, at least I have more or less access, like for example from this angle. Let me get a nice screwdriver and we will try to at least dismantle this stuff. Okay, so it uses a whole bunch of teeny tiny self-toppers. Okay, alright, so this is first piece of the plastic. Okay, let me unscrew the motor. Okay, this is not self-topper, this is like M2, tiny screw. This is another. Okay, tiny screw. Hold that to me. Okay, here we are. It's all lifted. Okay. Is this kind of similar or what? Well, I would say yes, it does. Quite similar. Alright. So I guess one of the gears, right, it's very, very similar. I think it's gonna work. Nah, maybe a little hard to tell. Yeah, it is. So one of the gears was in here, but another tiny gear was here. Let me try to replicate that and put it back on this motor. But how are I gonna do that without? So I assume this one gear is here. No, maybe tiny. Wow, yeah, that's funny. I don't know how that really has to. Okay, maybe like this. No, that's crazy stuff. What I'm doing right now. Okay, and now this has to go. Ah, it's all falling apart. Very not nice. So it's gonna be probably a hard task to do. All these gears just falling out without removing the motor, but I don't want to take apart too much of this mechanism. Let me think about it. Maybe I use a little bit of silicone lube to hold them. Silicone lube not gonna hurt plastic, right? Have this silicone grease, but it provides enough surface tension in order to keep them in place. A little bit here, a little bit here. Again, I'm just eyeballing all this because I don't have a schematic or anything, but I'm an engineer, so I just figure this shit out as I do. Okay. Now this. Okay, we're gonna. Not sure what I have to do first. Let me just move this out of the way, further down this way. Okay, seems like it just this did it. Okay, I have to bring it back in a position when I actually have access to all this. A little bit, you see. Okay, now I have access to these screws and to these screws. Let me put these tiny screws back on. First secure them quite loosely. Not too tight. Okay, then tiny self-toppers. Which are self-tapping straight into aluminium. Not cool, but what else I can do, right? Okay, that's I should have probably moved this a little bit more forward. Okay, securing the whole every screw. something like that. Okay, let me take a photo. Alright friends, I have powered this guy up. Let's see what's gonna happen now. Oh, it's moving! What? It is moving, so let's see if you can open it. No. I don't know what's happening. Oh. Yeah, something is not right. Oh, okay. Well, let's do LD. Okay, well, it has sign of life for sure. This is already much better. But it's just, I try to open the tray and it doesn't go. I can. I press the open button, it just does nothing. It says no disk, but doesn't open the tray. What the hell? There's something wrong here. Oh. Okay, this tray opens, but something spins like... Alright, whatever. We have CD tray opening. Let's... I don't know if I will be able to show you how it's look like. It's like you see my... Okay, so this is the CD tray, so let's put the CD, see what's gonna happen. Oh, of course, it's not gonna work. It says no disk. Why it says no disk? Okay, well, this is... Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, I cannot do this. I cannot do this because I need this, I think. Okay, let me shut it down. Is it shut down? It did shut down. Okay, it's shut down. I'm gonna just screw all this jazz back on because I think it needs that in order to successfully read the disk. Okay, let me quickly... Just the reason I'm doing that, because I just want to know if this laser head is working at all. If this laser pickup is... I'm not sure, this has to be removed. This crap. If this laser pickup is not working, that's a whole different story. I would probably need to reconsider my repair efforts. But if... Nope, go back. I demagnetized the screwdriver, now I have this. Have this happening. I'm so excited, my hands are shaking because I never had a properly operational LaserDisk in my possession. So it's close, it's quite close, I hope. Okay, let's power it up again. That has to be grounded. Let's open CD. Yeah, I don't know what does it want. Hello? Okay, this is power off mode. Sometimes, since with some of those guys, you have to make sure the tray is actually... How the hell I got this to operate? Now it's not. Okay, well, after like repetitive hammering LD button, it actually did open. That's I don't like this sound. Oh, here we are. Like, what's happening? It actually plays. It plays. Like, what's going on here? Yeah, well, at least laser works because it plays. Let me find the... shit, there's no headphones. Okay, well, that's positive. I assume it plays, otherwise it won't be spinning. Produce it sounds or not, this is a whole different story, but highly likely it does. And just hammering. Oh cool, you can switch CD tracks using these buttons. Yeah, something up with these controls here. Are they like dirty or something? Bad contact? Yeah, this is all going bonkers. Yes. Oh wow. I press LD like eject and it's just switching tracks. Open, yes. Sure, okay. Okay, now I have to figure out how to open the big one. Okay, so that's positive. We figure out with you that laser pickup actually works because this guy using the same laser for CD and LaserDisk. Now the task is how to freaking figure out how to open the big tray. Yeah, this thing going nuts. Totally going nuts. I don't know why. And there's another thing. Let me close this. Sometime light can... No, it's just going bonkers. Like, I press eject, open, close for LaserDisk and it just does play. Oh my god. Can you open the whole thing? Okay, so there is a progress. We fixed the LaserDisk pickup with new parts. Now we have to figure out, I'm gonna shut it down. Shut it down, laser is parked, and we can safely dig further. And what we're gonna be doing, what we're gonna be doing. First of all, we have to get those bits and pieces which actually somewhere rattling somewhere in there. Okay, and it's problem number one. Okay, so we're gonna open the front. That has nothing to do with the front. Oh, something got rattled down there. Okay, so I have opened these guys, but alright guys, after like poking around those buttons for like half an hour, I was able to actually get LD tray. Like you see, it's missing, like it's open, it just doesn't fit the screen, the frame. So I tried to find some bits and bobs which is like rattling around, and I don't see them very well. But anyways, this gives me an opportunity to actually... No! What are you doing? I just accidentally pressed the button. Okay, Jesus, like now I kind of start understanding how to get here. Alright, I'm just gonna unpower it. That's it. Now I have to figure out how to remove this front thingy. We're gonna be working on it, like this front. Okay. Like this panel. I think for removing this panel, I'm gonna start right here. Okay, that's better. You see, it's kind of moving now. Alright, let me just shift it. It would be nice to have a remote or something for this guy. Just gonna get it inside. Oh yeah, something rattling here. There's a bunch of clips here on the bottom which need to be, I think, unclipped. Oh, some parts have fallen out. Well, here we are. So this is the gear, which is actually just falling out of the tray, the player. So I try to unclip. I'm trying to unclip those clips, just to free the bottom, but it's not cooperating, so I'm not sure if I'm missing something or I'm being crazy. Can I just unscrew this or something? Let me try just to unscrew that. I'm unscrewing the front bezel of the tray, hoping it's gonna let me better angle. Alright, this thing, I removed this thing, right? Okay. Okay. Maybe if I... No, it's not helping. There's something else holding it. Not understanding it exactly. Oh yeah. I just need to press on them a little bit harder. Yep. Alright, here we are. Whew. Okay, let's just turn this around again. Oh, okay, this is alright. Alright. So now we have access to the front panel and we're finding more bits and broken pieces. Now you can see what's going on here. So looks like here is all right. You see no obvious damage. I'm gonna just detach it right here and detach it right here. Alright, so this is our front panel. Okay, so we have to continue digging through here and just to get better access to the buttons. Wow, that's a very multi-layered board. Not sure what is that. It's very easy to lose the screw in all theirs. It's very hard to pull it out. Bloody hell. Okay. I'm gonna unscrew everything anyways. All right, whoa, everything is, what's going on here? Like another board to board? It's like in the, no freaking way. I hope it's not soldered. Oh my god. People. Who does that? Yep, it is soldered together, so it's all big massive piece of... Okay, this at least can be detached, and this is freaking soldered together. Wow, it's such a crazy multi-layer board. Oh, look at this, like tons of multiplexing, but interconnects. Wow. Well, I don't see any problems with this guy, really obvious problems. Yeah, a little bit of spider web here. Okay, well, we can clearly clean that, but I don't think spider webs are interfering too much, right? Okay, everything is relatively in one piece. Let me see if there's any Pioneer controller right here. And oh no, it wasn't actually soldered. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, okay, cool, look at that. It's a connector, so this can go back. Okay. So it's multiplexing. There is a whole bunch of different resistor values. I assume this is resistor-based scanning of those buttons. This is not like it's... technically, I could have just disconnected it right here, but look at this kind of cool board arrangement. I kind of like it. It's kind of looking interesting, right? Even this connector, look, it's just through, so this ribbon cable go through the board, which is awesome. Like, I mean, very interesting arrangement. So there is interesting a microphone amplifier right here, because those two are microphone inputs. Okay, what is this? Oh, it's a switch, right? Cool. So this, yeah, this is the op amp. This is, I'm not sure what is that. Probably another op amp of some sort. This is a tone board of I think this is changing a tone. Oh, some kind of cool edge connector right here, which disconnect to. It's pretty neat. So there is no any kind of garbage. Play, pause, CD, LD. So yeah, that's all stuff supposed to be properly working. Another option, I can just connect it like this, you know, just like so, with all this dangling, and see how that's gonna work. Straight to the player. But oh, this is just simple buttons. Yeah. Unless there is a problem with those little resistors, the values are off. I'm not sure why would it be like going crazy. Okay, let me put this back on. I don't think I wanna have it dangling, sitting around just like that. Okay, just right. Okay, so this is back. Okay, I'm gonna screw it back on. I just wanna have it in one piece. Oops, it's wrong. This is from here. Tons of self-toppers, like really tons. Oh, these are the same self-toppers, yes. Luckily, they all same kind of self-toppers. And the cool interconnects, I like those. It's just... Okay, we have dealt with this. Let's pull this soft cover out. Alright. This can stay where it is. Alright, so let me check values of these resistors. So clearly this tiny resistor right here associated with this button, somehow it's going to the ground. So this button, ground, and resistor, it's another resistor. So I have to check values of all these resistors and also the button itself. First of all, values of the resistor. One kilo ohm looks like. Ohms. Okay. Whoa, okay, I think button has the problem. Wait, what the heck? Here is another button. Unless my multimeter is going nuts. So okay, no, that's correct. Let me do. Do not understand. All those buttons are not working, or I'm going crazy. Okay, let me. Okay, there's more buttons here. So if I just double check if I'm not going crazy. Okay, so there are buttons here. Let me see. What is going on? These buttons on top of here, they were working for sure. Alright guys, I'm not really sure what the hell happening with those buttons here. Like, I mean, I'm not an idiot, right? So look, this is the button. I'm measuring across the button 1.7 kilo ohm, which is obviously because of the series resistors. I'm pressing the button. Nothing happens. I'm pressing the button really hard. I keep mashing the button. It's just bad. It's all over the shop. I mean, button is sort of working, but like this is not how it's supposed to work. So I decided to get unsoldering gun and unsolder one button to understand what is going on. Okay, here is that button. I'm totally going crazy here. Let me use different probes. I'm gonna use alligator probes here. Alright, so gator here, gator here. Alright, so we are connected our button. Resistance is... That's not how button's supposed to be working, right? That's weird, right? Unless this is some kind of random button, it's not right at all. The problem is like majority of buttons doing that, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? No freaking way. And I don't know any buttons like this. I don't have, sorry, any buttons like that, unfortunately. It's insane. Like all buttons I've tried, they are super weird like this. Okay, I have to consult service manual. Unless I'm missing something here, this button is wrong, is bad. And every other buttons is bad. So there's a tons of buttons here. Yeah, I've tried like all of them here. It's just nuts. I mean, button cannot have resistance. It's a button. This is all over the shop. Okay, I may have bad contact here, right? Okay, fine. No, 200 ohms button. Like, give me a break. Let me just desolder another one, just for giggles. Like, just next one. But this LD button was at least doing something. This CD eject button was doing nothing. Okay, another one. Let me check this one. Really? Really? Like that's the normal button for you? Like mega ohms? What's going on? Right, that's the right resistance. No way. No, sir. Okay, anyways. Clearly we have a problem, so let me shut this all down. And I don't have such buttons, unfortunately, not even... Let me look, but I don't think I have anything like this. Okay, I have some info. Turn out to be the buttons. These buttons are ASG1034 from Pioneer, and this is apparently not that easy to find a substitution. The only thing what I found in DigiKey is TL59AF16, well, F160Q, which is 6x6 button, 5mm lead spacing, 5mm height, 3.5mm button diameter. Very close to this one, alright? But before I ordered all this stuff, I decided to go crazy and actually solder a baton here. So you're going to be using this baton. That's the only what I have. This is just a momentary button I use for the end stop in my printer. I'm going to use that just to verify this is actually the case. Alright, so let me assemble this and I'm going to try it. Alright, so this is soldered. Now I'm planning to screw some of the screws. Obviously I need those screws. Alright. Okay, so these are here. Let me take the whole unit. You don't need that for now. And just put it together. Okay, here we are. The disconnector. This ribbon cable, which is hard to fish in because it's awkward. Okay, so this ribbon cable, very nice that they are actually quite long. Okay, so it's not gonna secure all the bottom part, doesn't really matter. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen when we power this guy up. Alright. Okay. Not sure what that really means. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so buttons are shit. Here we are. So we need to order a whole bunch of these buttons now. I need probably, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Whoa, it's already... Whoa. What the hell is DOS? It says no disk, disk side ABBA doesn't work, single play. Oh, it's shut down. Ah, you see, it's another problem. I just pressed vocal partner button here. Sorry, I can't really show you because it's all... I'm pressing vocal partner here, and what it does, it just shuts down. So clearly there is something wrong. So, yeah. Alright, so I need probably, looks like at least 25, maybe 30 buttons to replace. So I definitely gonna be doing like... Yeah, see? I woke up. Now it's gonna open the tray. So I'm just dodging this. I'm gonna show my camera. tilt my camera right here. See, it opens up and I'm dodging the... Yeah, so this momentary switch is working quite well. So look at this. I'm pressing this button, which is vocal partner. Does nothing now. Oh my god. No, it just shuts down. Yeah. But buttons still react. It's not like they don't. So probably they... Yeah.
At this point, I decided to replace all the buttons and order new buttons from DigiKey. I put my order and now I have to wait for the shipment to arrive. So please stay tuned for new video where I'm gonna be finally fixing those stupid buttons, which are all 32 of them have to be replaced. Please stay tuned for new video, stay safe and ciao.